Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
There are currently 200 million active websites on the internet, 17 if you don't count porn. No Doubt will reunite at Coachella. Now that the band is older, they'll be playing songs like I'm Just a Middle-Aged Woman, Spider Veins, and Don't Speak About Reverse Mortgages. The New England Patriots introduced their new head coach, Gerard Mayo, at a press conference yesterday. So while Mayo says he relishes the opportunity, some wonder if he can cut the mustard and one day catch up to Belichick's record for wins.
Making sure breaking news stays broken. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107. Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Remember this next time you have to run back to Garrity's because you forgot juice or something. A guy in Michigan is glad he had to get to the grocery store twice in one day. He went back to return something, bought a lottery ticket while he was there, and that ticket hit for $1 million.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
We apologize for yesterday's show when we said that Mean Girls 2 is twice as good as the original. We haven't even seen the movie. We were just trying to get our review on one of those TV commercials for the movie that says things like, Best Movie of the Year. And it may be, but keep in mind, we're only 3 weeks deep in 2024. So there's that.
So much out there to stream, so much entertainment, documentaries and series and movies and all kinds of things like that. Between TV and streaming and apps and the web, it's just freaking hard to figure out what to watch, right? There's so much stuff out there. What's good? What's great? I need a little help. Give me a title and a brief description, and if you happen to know what service is on, even better. Let me know. That's what I'm looking for this morning. What should I be watching? We're heading to open mic from the Rock 107 app.
Hey, Prospector, it's Amy from Wilkes-Barre. If you're not watching True Detective on Max, your life is not complete. Seriously, check it out.
Rock 107, checking the rock lines. Joe from Beaumont, who's heading to work for the USPS, going to rock on the job today. What should I be watching, buddy?
Ted on Peacock. If you like the movies, you'll love the series.
Now, I loved the first movie. I thought the second movie was, it was okay. So where's the series in between those?
It starts from the beginning when he was 16 years old in high school as a virgin.
All right. Is it as funny as the first one or not quite?
Yes. Because it's only a 50-minute show, so they can do smaller scenes.
Yeah.
So I actually like the series better than even the first one.
Better than the movies. So if you're into Seth MacFarlane stuff, maybe Ted on Peacock is the way to go. David, Facebook.com/Angry Prospector says The Offer on Paramount Plus. It's how The Godfather got made with mob involvement. TA says absurdist sketch comedy show I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson on Netflix is worth a watch. All right. Bill, check it in for Lake Cary. What should I be binging? What should I be watching? Rock 107.
So many good ones.
I know.
I'd have to say some Doomsday Preppers.
Now, where's that? Where do I find that?
YouTube.
So I should just go to YouTube and search Doomsday Preppers and binge watch these guys.
Yes, sir.
All right, that might be it, but I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking more of scripted, more series like that. Kim says The Fall of the House of Usher on Netflix. It's a horror drama mystery, and it's very good. I'm a baby, and I'm afraid of horror, but that might be good for the wife. April, The Mayor of Kingstown. All right, checking in with Mariah from Scott Township. What should I be watching? Rock 107.
Hi, Prospector. You should watch The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Amazon Prime.
I know that wins a lot of awards. I've yet to try it. Now, partly, I don't have Amazon Prime, but you're saying pony up the dough, it's worth it?
Absolutely. Very funny. It's about a comedian set in like the 40s, 50s, and she's hilarious.
All right, I should check that out. And Holly says Jury Duty on Amazon Freebie. So good. I agree. I've actually seen that one. And Fisk on Netflix, both half-hour comedies. Fisk on Netflix. I'm through season 1 and starting season 2. Totally agree with that. Thank you so much. I now have stuff to watch instead of, paying attention to my wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather round the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
Many people are seeing their first significant snowfall in a long time, so maybe you've forgotten how to deal with snow. Or maybe you're just repressing memories of hours and hours of shoveling as a kid. Well, first things first, you can't burn snow away. Police in the city of Bellevue, Nebraska, actually had to make that announcement. A local officer posted this online. If you live in Old Town Bellevue and are currently pouring gas onto the snow and trying to light it on fire as a form of snow removal, you cannot do that. Our officers are on the way to talk to you now. Now, there's not any further details, but it sounds like nobody was hurt. They also didn't say if the person was in trouble for doing it, but I gotta imagine they're risking a catastrophe.
Nominee number 2.
The weather's rough out there for people trying to conduct honest business. It's also rough out there for thieves. A man in Canada answered an ad for an iPhone 15 on Facebook Marketplace and was setting up a meeting, but it turned out it was a scam. The buyer gave the guy $900, which is $1,200 in Canadian money, and immediately realized the phone didn't work. He tried to get his money back, but the con man made a run for it with the cash. But he didn't get far. He slipped on some ice as he was trying to flee, and the cash flew out of his hands. The victim ran over to collect the money, and the scammer assaulted him before running off again. It's unclear how much of the money the victim was able to get back, or if he suffered any injuries. Police are still looking for a suspect.
And the winner is
the thief who stole $900 but slipped on the ice as he was trying to flee. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Week, Friday mornings on Rock 107. Catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.
Yeah, today's the day you can relive your childhood simply by taking a book out of the library. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. It's National Winnie the Pooh Day. Yeah, January 18th commemorates author A.A. Milne's birthday in 1882. He brought the adorable, honey-loving bear to life in his stories, which also featured his son, Christopher Robin. Of course, now, Pooh Bear is public domain, so there are many, many images of him online, as well as several commercial products using Pooh's name.
Winnie the Pooh, AI loves you. You're in public domain, so anyone can use Winnie the Pooh. There's even Pooh Brew. He's in slasher movies, too.
Oh, bother.